Yo, dog. Welcome to What's That Now, a podcast about happy unicorn sprinkles. On my left, I've got Nick.
What's up, everybody?
On my right, I've got Bryce.
What's up?
And today, in honor of our first ever guest, Shoenice, we're eating an ever-increasingly hot series of wings from a little spot down the street called Wing House.
Yum.
We're starting off right now with some mild, because you gotta start somewhere, and I guess let's start at the bottom. And you gotta move up to medium, which is, your happy spot in between death and life. And then you get to House on Fire, which the description said is the taste of fire.
Taste.
The taste of fire.
I've been wanting to know what the taste of fire tastes like.
Yeah, probably like burning.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see how hot this lava is going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Louisiana for the most part, but I'm not good with spicy food. My mouth is a little baby. I have a little baby mouth.
Like, what do you mean by baby? Like, are you good with jalapenos?
Like, my baby probably thinks that salt is too spicy, and I concur. Like, black pepper is hot to me. That's a good hot pepper.
But don't you do like the blackened chicken? And
Yeah,
stuff? Like,
I suffer through it, man. It just
Really?
I swear to God, like I eat like sriracha and I'm crying, and I have friends that will literally just squirt bottles of sriracha in their mouth, and it's like a drink.
yeah,
Good stuff.
Sriracha's not bad.
It tastes great. It just makes me feel like I'm dying.
Burning from the inside.
My tongue feels like it's a flaming rug, like with the polyester melting.
I get that. Hots don't bother me that much. I keep a jar of jalapenos in the refrigerator at all times because I put it on everything, even a little splash of juice every once in a while. Psh, psh, there you go, like this a little hotter.
I like to fry my jalapeno slices in bacon fat when I'm cooking bacon.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm definitely gonna have to try that one.
It's good, bro.
Yeah. All right.
That's not bad. That was kind of sweet, actually. That mild.
Yeah. It's got a good, genuine buffalo generic taste to it with a little sweetness to it, right?
I
That's
could
pretty good.
eat
Good
that.
wing.
It's got like a little aftertaste, like a little kick, but like I'm okay. My mouth's watering a little bit. I sound a little spitty. I'm sure this recording is going to sound awesome.
Yeah, we'll get through it.
We'll get through it. I'll cut the eating sounds just for because I love you so much. Whoever you know who you are. I love you.
We do love you.
Just the one of
Everybody.
you. No, just the one.
Not everybody.
Just Steve. You know what you do, buddy.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve-O.
That's what we need to get for our next interview.
That'd be great.
He would be
Shoenice
awesome.
and Steve-O. I'm just going to start messaging everybody and just be like, hey, we have a podcast with like 25 actual listeners that listen to it 14 times each, so we get to 300 views.
Right?
I just left my browser open and forgot to close it.
Just keep it on replay.
No, well, like when I first started out on YouTube, like there's this plugin for your Chrome, like for Chrome called Refresh Every, and you can set it to refresh like the browser page every so often. So I would like if I posted like a 5-minute video, I'd set it to refresh every like 4 minutes and 45 seconds, so that like it would watch the whole video and then just go back to the beginning and watch the whole video.
Wow.
Because, when you're first starting out on YouTube, you are desperate for views. And you're just like, even if I artificially inflate this, maybe somebody will watch it because it has 200 views. And it's like, no, nobody's going to watch your video.
Well, I hope people do watch ours. I think
People do.
will
I
watch
think that
ours,
if you present if you present good content, that the people will come. If you make something that you enjoy making and you have fun doing it, that eventually people will watch. And I think that's the only sound business strategy out there.
That's the goal, right?
That's a
Yeah. I like it. This is the first thing I've ever been a part of with YouTube or podcast or anything.
Yeah.
I'm there with you.
Oh, I have a whole bunch of gaming videos that I put on private once I decided I was an adult and I didn't really want to make quick cut gaming videos. Like, that's no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time.
It also
Sitting in front of a microphone or anything like that.
It ruins video games for you to like sit there and then like play it and then try to be funny while you're doing it. You can't just enjoy the game. You're like, oh, I gotta think of a quip every time I die, or like every time I kill a guy, I gotta like say something funny and then throw it into the edit. And it's like, I don't want pressure while I'm gaming. I want to just
Right.
go shoot stuff and have fun.
Blow it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot it down.
I'd rather just do what we're doing here.
Right.
Have a conversation. You can't ruin conversation.
Eating hot wings.
Speaking of hot wings, I guess we're on to the next level.
Yeah. Let's dig in.
Let's do it up.
Let's do it up. So you guys start up, and I'll mention why there's a glass of milk right here.
This one's dripping. Look at that. Look.
Ooh, that's that good hot sauce. That's that good sauce.
Sauce.
Sauce. It's all about that sauce.
All right.
So this is medium.
That's medium.
Medium.
I can't imagine medium is too brutal. But so if anyone was wondering why there's a little glass of milk right here, that's so that once we get to the house on fire, the first person to reach for this glass of milk is going to have to suffer a punishment next week. We don't know what the punishment's going to be yet. And in fact, if you have an idea for the punishment, let us know and we'll consider it. Hell, we might even put all the punishments that we like in a hat and just draw a punishment at random. You know, maybe you have to do the whole show shirtless. Maybe you have to do the whole show with a green bag over your head so you don't look like you have a head anymore. Maybe you have to.
That'd be pretty funny.
Maybe you have to just like take a shot of hot sauce at the beginning of the next episode and no milk for like 5 minutes. I don't know. You guys figure out a way to torture us. We're going to figure out a way to torture ourselves. And I don't know. It's an experiment. We're totally not ripping off Hot Ones.
Not at all.
No, we're not just going to strictly keep this to hot wings. We may change this up and do some other food.
Yeah, if you guys have any ideas for challenges, I really want to do the Death Nut Challenge. Have you seen that? It's a tube of like hot peanuts with like Carolina Reaper and Pepper X, maybe. I don't know. There's like all sorts of these like crazy peppers in there, and you're supposed to like eat all the peanuts 1 or 2 at a time, and you can't drink anything for like 5 minutes after. But I watched LA Beast try to do that, and he almost died. So how was it?
That's I hope that's gets hotter because that was weak.
Yeah. It's just a touch above mild. I love hot stuff.
Yeah.
You know, habaneros and stuff. It's good. Good.
That house on fire better be hot though.
Yeah.
Because I barely got a sweat going.
Yeah, medium was it was medium. It wasn't up there on the scale for me. Even for my weak palate, even for my little baby palate.
Baby palate.
I mean, I only took one bite because I don't want to sound like I have a mouthful of food the whole time, which I'm sure I already do. I'm chewing while I'm talking. I'm sure it sounds really gross.
Yum.
So house on fire.
House on fire.
House on fire. Setting your house on fire.
This house is on fire.
There it is.
I've only been saying it like 25 times today since we got the wings. I warned you it was coming.
House on fire. It better do something because that's their mild is or medium or even mild is weak.
That was weak.
I've had higher.
Wing house. That was weak, man. All right. So who's doing house on fire first? Are we just going to all three go in at the same time? How do we make this interesting for our audio people?
Should we talk about another subject?
Then roll into the final Deathwing.
Right.
I don't know. We could even go to like the interview after or before the final Deathwing, and then do the final Deathwing after. Yeah, I'll throw the interview after. We haven't quite done the interview.
But the bad thing is, if we eat the Deathwing right now and we die,
we can't finish the episode.
Fuck! It disappeared that time.
But I think with the
my phone.
how'd you lose your phone?
Over here.
Oh shit! That bitch was like, Deathwing? Deathwing? You're not talking into me, bitch.
Bye.
See ya.
I don't want that stank, that death breath.
And I do think with the house on fire, we need to get a little of that sauce.
Yeah, we need to get the sauce out of the bottom and on and drizzle it on
And
all
drizzle
three.
it on.
All right, so do you want to? Let's just do it.
Should we just go into it?
Let's just fuck it.
I'll probably just cut
Let's
this part
just
out
eat
for the
this,
audio people.
Right. Let's just eat this shit and talk about it, and then we can go take a break.
Because we're probably going to need to.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sauce is red, boy.
Oh, look at that. And it's
Ooh.
sticky.
I want this drum right here with all the goo on it.
Yeah.
I
Make,
want-
and
I
make
want
sure
the-
you get that goo.
Oh.
The Mr. Magoo.
Ooh, that gooey ooey
All right, so
goodness. I'm honestly worried about this. But you know,
It smells hot, but it doesn't. This smells like vinegar.
yeah, it smells hot, but it doesn't smell like I'm gonna die hot. I don't know. Wing House, you better.
So do we gotta like act like we're all taking it? So we're not just cutting right into having.
Oh, I'm gonna leave all this in right here.
Okay. All right.
I might cut it out of the audio part, but this is
right.
staying in.
So this is the melt your freaking mouth smoke tastes like
Yeah, I'll
fire.
put some music over it, some inspirational music.
You gotta get fire in the background.
Fire! I'm gonna put a
All
picture
right.
of Katy Perry.
Fire!
Is that a
I
Katy
wanna
Perry
see, I want
song?
to see some sauce. Like mine is, I'm oozing right here.
I
right,
got
I'm
some.
oozing.
I got some sauce right here.
All right, so we're not. You gotta eat the
Oozing.
sauce.
Got to
Just
go for the
oozing.
sauce bite.
Sauce bite here. Here we
All
go.
right.
Melt your fucking face.
All right.
All right.
Go for it, boys.
Did you say ow when you bit into it?
Well, a little bit.
I could eat a plate full of those things.
Boo!
Sorry, Wing House, but your house on fire is more like a campfire. I fucking lost what I was
Your
gonna
house
say.
on fire is more like a smoldering cigarette.
Yeah,
There you go.
It hit the couch, but it went out first.
yeah. That is not hot at all.
I'm a self-proclaimed baby, and I just ate that with no problem. I mean, I'm a little burny because of the vinegar, but thumbs down, Wing House.
Thumbs down.
Frowny
You ruined
face.
the whole podcast, Wing House.
Frowny face.
It's definitely not because I'm not funny. It's because the wings weren't spicy enough.
No.
yeah.
And that was the hottest one they had.
Fuck milk.
If
Don't
that's the
even
taste
need
of
it.
fire, then like,
I don't know what fire they're tasting.
I don't know what fire they're tasting.
That's weak.
That was weak, Wing House.
Come on, Wing House. You can
You're
do better than
fired.
that. I mean, that's what you do is Wing
The
House.
taste of being fired is more like it.
Whoever came up with the fire taste of that must have licked the U-log on the TV. It was like, that's what fire tastes like.
Yummy.
Bland.
It's like
Wow.
static.
It's not hot.
Oh man.
Wow. I'm not sweating at all.
Disappointing.
I was
I
worried
want-
that would happen. I was worried that we would end up with Wing House disappointing on the Death Wing.
All right. Well, I guess we do we try it? Do we try another wing house or not wing house, but
I think-
a place to get wings, or should we come up with our own concoction to
I think we should get some.
blow a ring of fire?
Or should we all take a shot of hot sauce and see who has to reach for the milk first? We are interviewing Shoenice later, so doing stupid things involving pain to our stomachs and ulcers is probably the theme of the show.
I don't know, but I'm gonna eat.
Eat another one. All right, lunch break.
Oh,
Well, that was a disappointment. I mean, I've had hot wings before, and those, my sir, are not hot wings.
no.
My sir.
Gonna start that over.
No, I'm going to leave it all in. I think it's fine. You know what? Because not everything has to be perfect. Like those wings. Those wings were not perfect.
No, they were not.
I've had hotter wings on a plane because the engine burst into flames. Hey, you know, sometimes you start a sentence and you think you know where it's going, and then you trust and you hope that it's going to end in a good joke, and it just doesn't.
Falls
It's
flat.
just like
Falls flat like those wings did.
Yeah, right. What happened to you, Wing House?
No flame. Flame off.
flame
Yeah, this was
off.
not
Wing
flame
House.
on.
You're the
Negative.
opposite.
Negative flame. Tasted great. Tasted great.
Less filling.
but not hot.
Not hot at all. It just disappointment.
Now, after I ate a bunch of wings, I just want to go take a nap in my bed.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to guys just take a nap? Or would you rather do something else in bed?
Oh,
Ooh.
not with you.
Come on, man. I'm super cuddly, dude. This beard looks scratchy, but it's soft. I
like
use beard oil. I take care of my man
Have
face.
Sean wrap around you.
It's like spoon it up to a bear.
I'm like a pine cone soaked in cologne. I'm a little prickly, but I smell sweet, and you just want to chew on me a little bit.
I would have to get a new mattress after you laid in my bed.
Well, you'd be in luck because there is a contest going on right now from what's this website? Sleepstandards.com.
Sleep standards.
Sleepstandards.com.
What's going on? What's going on with these guys?
So they're having a contest right now for 5 lucky couples. You submit all your information. You submit your social media stuff because, of course, they probably want some solid influencers. And they're going to send you, 8 mattresses over the course of the next 8 weeks. And you have sex on the mattress and let them know on a scale of 1 to 10 based on certain criteria.
Yes, I've heard about this.
And they'll pay you money to let them know about how good it is to have some coitus on their mattresses.
Coitus.
Coitus.
And I did look this up real quick. The rating. Blah 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 blah.
Did you just have a brain fart?
Total brain
Did you just have a
fart.
stroke?
Yes, a little bit of both.
The hot wings are finally getting to you like 20 minutes later. It's like, aftershocks.
Twitching.
Shit.
The areas that you would be rating these mattresses on are as followed.
Yeah.
Bounciness,
Ooh.
noise,
Hey.
firmness,
Mm.
edge support,
That's super important.
That
I'm
is very
fat.
important.
I'm a fat guy.
comfort,
Yeah.
cooling.
I'm a hot sleeper.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you tell? I'm already a little wet.
Overall score.
Overall score.
And that's what you would be rating.
Yeah. So we got
1 to 10 on each one.
bounciness,
Bouncy.
which is, I mean, like, okay, so here's my thing. I've always wondered, like, I enjoy the old school
Waterbeds?
spring. Well, I've never actually spent the night on a waterbed. I don't think I could. I
They were
feel like
not
I would
fun.
vomit.
They're not fun, and
I
they're
know.
not fun to have sex in.
No,
I've
no,
heard
you
that.
gotta you gotta time that wave right, bro.
Yes,
Or
you do.
you're like
There's a reason there's only one waterbed company left, and they had the same stock since 1965. Like,
0. They sucked a move.
they just have one, and they're like, "Will somebody just buy this so we can close down, please?"
Please. They're the worst.
But bounciness is I mean, like you could use that bounce.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always I wondered about if foam
But do you
mattresses
want
were
it
going to
bounced?
take over the spring mattresses, because the spring mattress, you get that bounce. Like,
Right.
you can work with that bounce to add
Use
extra
less
force.
effort.
Well, it's like double. It's like double jumping on a trampoline. You know,
Right.
like you have the
Yes.
one bounce and the second bounce, and you go flying.
Right. Yes.
But then on the foam mattress, it's nice to
You get that hard pump.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's on the foam mattress, it's nice though, because you're not rocking your bed to death. The foam is absorbing some
It's
of that.
just remembering every blow.
Slowly becoming more traumatized every day. Sean, you're fat. You shouldn't be having sex. It's unhealthy.
On the
Why are
memory,
you
at
on
least
top?
why at least there's no noise. I mean, there's got to be minimal noise with
Yeah.
memory foam.
Yeah, that's why I switched to memory foam, because I death roll like an alligator in my sleep. I just spin throughout the night. So if I'm on a regular mattress and somebody's sleeping next to me, it's might as well be a waterbed. You're just gonna be bouncing all night as I'm tossing and rolling and
pew!
snoring.
The other side of the bed. There goes Amber.
Yeah, it's it's on Heavyweights, the movie where the guy, those big inflatable bags you put in the lake, and one person sits on the end,
Right,
and then you
right,
jump
right,
down
right.
the other side and shoot him up.
That's
in the air.
Amber.
That's me when I get into bed every night.
Right.
We have a spring mattress.
She's hanging on for dear life. I got you.
Boom. Yeah.
Are you ready? Here I come.
And I
She's
guess
so
that's
small,
where the
yeah.
firmness kind of comes into play too, right?
Yeah.
See,
I
the
think
nice thing
so.
about the foam mattresses is you can get a deep, push into it like
you're
a
fucking
spring.
on a rock.
Yeah, like if
You don't have that spring
where
resistance.
yeah, you can dig your feet into it, and make a little point into it, and just start digging at it. Unlike a spring mattress, it's going to bounce back. Like you said, it's going to bounce back constantly.
You are an angry fuck, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna dig in.
If I'm fucking you, I'm punching you. We're going all there. We're going deep.
Deeper's the better.
Don't say ouch. Say thank you.
Why are you wincing?
Wincing in pleasure.
Ow. Ow, daddy. No, edge sport is a great one. I mean, not only do you need something to grab a hold of, but what if you want to lay your lady right there on the edge? You be able to put your legs up against it. You don't want her to drop down 5 feet from you and be like, oh, here, let me hold you up.
Yeah, that's a big downside to memory foam mattresses. I'll tell you, dude, because I'm fat, so mine slopes. And I'll just roll off the bed sometimes because, like, that's not that good edge support, you know?
You just
Especially,
lose the
like,
edge.
Dude, on our old mattress,
Slides
like,
off.
before we got our new one, like, oh my God, it was so, like, all night I'm fighting my way back up this, like, slope because the edge is collapsing due to my fat ass. These mattresses are rated for, like, under 300 pounds. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. I don't need to get the more expensive one for fat people.
You just need a bigger one so you can sleep more in the middle.
So when you land on the bed, you land kind of like on your side and then make your way to the edge. But when you catapult Amber, she goes to like outer space,
Yeah.
right?
Just like, oh, what is it? The Virgin space flight that you were reading about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Virgin Spacefly.
Wait, well, we didn't finish talking. Did we finish talking about the mattress?
That was pretty much it.
I feel like
we were done with the whole mattress thing.
I feel like we never finished a topic on this podcast.
That's
like,
what we do.
I thought we were going down the list a little bit more.
We just roll right into the next thing before it has a chance to get too boring. We're just like, fuck it, let's go to the next
I
one.
feel like it's like slowing down. Like we're like, all right.
I'm out of things to say.
Let's move it. All right. So
hand wipes.
Hand wipes.
Hand wipes.
We had 2 of them. We didn't even need them.
So
Who wants
should
some watery milk?
So should we go back to like just talking about one of the topics real quick and then finish it off with the fucking cash prize and all that shit? Because I did leave all that shit out.
Oh, I mean, whatever. We can just. I'm not going to cut any of this. We're going to roll with all this right here. I'm not cut. This is going to be a full raw podcast. I'm not cutting nothing out of this episode. I'm tired of editing.
Bullshit.
So cooling. Back to the
Cooling. Oh, bro, nothing is worse than like waking up soaked in sweat in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like-
Wait. Hold on. Cooling. Calvin Coolidge. Wasn't that a president? I don't know.
I'm really dumb.
But you on these mattresses, you really want a cooling factor.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Have to.
I mean, I don't think that's as important during sex because, like,
your heart rate's
I
up.
guess
Your heart
so, but
rate's
like,
up. Your heart
one of
rate's
you
up.
is in the air. Unless you're like doing it from the side, but like one of you is going to be getting the air circulation. I'm usually having to put the blanket over me during sex anyway because it gets hot or it gets cold.
Your heart rate ain't
I put the
up
blanket
high
on.
enough.
Yeah, you ain't working hard enough.
No,
I'm
well, you
taking
gotta
the blankets
start.
off.
I gotta start with the
Get off
blanket.
them.
'cause my-
Sweaty. I don't want
then I
to
get-
do this.
I don't really move during sex. Do you guys? I just get it in there and just
Just lay there.
twitch it a few times and then I'm done.
I'm done. Poor Amber. And she's like, all right.
Okay. Thanks.
Appreciate that. Okay.
So after 8 weeks and you've tried multiple mattresses and they swap them out for you, you're getting paid $3,000 at the end of this.
And you get to keep one of the mattresses
Oh, that's
of your
awesome.
choice.
Oh.
So I think it's like whichever one you like the best, you get to keep it.
I wonder what the swap process is. It says that they're gonna come and swap them out. But like, do you got to bag it up? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
I mean, also like,
yo, you're paying me to do something on here. Like,
well,
for a week.
I'm gonna, you know.
well, do the guys coming to pick it up know what's been going on? Do the guys that are coming to get it know that this has been fucked on for a week?
God, I would hope so.
I mean,
do
I
they-
guess- I
do
mean,
they
I
come in
guess-
full hazmat suits. Like,
I guess when you're picking up a mattress, you just kind of assume these kind of things happen on
Right.
them. I mean, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
But-
in a hotel room. You have to
This is
accept
a
the fact
week
somebody's
of
banged in your bed.
frequent sex the entire week. That's what they're supposed to be doing.
I don't know about you, bro, but I'm good. during the week. I mean, I don't need a special contest for frequent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
I don't need to get paid for my talents. They call me wet wipe
Wet
because
wipe.
I get them wet and then I wipe them up.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
buddy.
wing house, man.
Fucking wing house, you
God
guys.
damn wing house.
Look, we're beefing now. All right. I know we were eating chicken, but we're beefing now, Wing House. We trusted you. We got your house on fire. This is supposed to be our house in the middle of the street. It's on fire. And it didn't.
It's weak.
It
Didn't
was
even
weak,
get
man.
didn't even get a coal started.
It didn't. It even. I can't even. I don't even
want to waste my breath no more.
Yeah, we're done with you, wing house.
Just
yeah, Wing House. We're
put
coming
a thing
for you.
back here. Boo.
Boo.
Tag them that they
Rating.
suck.
I'm gonna rate your
I
bounciness.
can't say that
1
they
out
suck.
of 10.
All right, the food, it tasted good, but we were looking for something to melt our face. We wanted to taste fire.
I wanted to taste fire.
I tasted like nothing that was even remotely an ice cube. Okay, like it was weak.
I might as well have been drinking that glass of milk.
Yes, bro.
Do better. Do better. That's all I ask.
Do better.
Do better. That's not hot. That was
No.
not close to fire.
You know what is hot?
What's that?
A space capsule on re-entry into the Earth.
Re-entry.
Yeah.
Tying it all together. Re-entry, space, and wings and hot.
What?
Yeah. So
What?
people came back from space recently, and that made us want to talk about space because
Love
space
space.
is awesome. And we haven't been to the moon since 1972.
72.
1972.
But we're on Mars.
Well, I mean, there's no people. All I'm saying is
Yeah,
no
no
people have
humans
landed
made it
on the
to
moon.
Mars.
There's no footsteps on the moon since 72.
Americans?
I mean,
Or everybody? Like a human.
well, it depends on who you listen to, because according to some people, there's a bunch of Nazis on the moon, and it's all a hologram for a secret giant space base from the reptilians.
The reptilians.
Because the reptilians and the Nazis get together, or was it the reptilians and the Nords from the center of the hollow Earth?
and they're in the moon.
And then, but they're also on the moon because the moon is their wrecked
Interesting.
spaceship. So they came here, and their spaceship got wrecked, but they had enough technology to put a holographic moon in front of it.
Okay.
But
So
then
there's a Death Star.
So then they came to Earth, and then they went inside the Earth because the Earth is hollow, and there's a whole world underground because actually it's all flat.
I thought the
And-
Earth was flat.
It's flat and it's hollow. And it's surrounded by an ice wall.
Right.
But speaking of, so speaking of flat Earth, there was this guy, and it's it's sad to announce when anybody dies, but back in February, Mad Mike Hughes, he was like
Mad Mike.
Mad Mike Hughes. Every article I've
Mad
seen has
Mike.
Mad Mike Hughes. So if that's his
He's
name, I'll call
mad.
him his name, you know? And he was a big flat earther, and he built his own steam-powered rocket to
Right on.
And he was going to fly up and prove that there was no curvature to the Earth.
Interesting.
And that was his whole goal, was to
Okay.
go up in his own man-made rocket, because he says a lot of flat earthers say that
Steam-powered.
like that
That's cool.
airplane windows
Choo choo train.
are what makes the curvature. Choo-choo space train.
Thomas, the shuttle that could.
The little shuttle that could. Well, unfortunately,
Mike.
it didn't. It was so
What
bad.
happened to him?
Apparently the parachute deployed as soon as it launched,
Wow.
so it just ripped apart and pretty much instantly plummeted right back down.
Was he in it?
Yeah.
Did he die?
Yes.
Oh.
They were actually filming a show called Homemade Astronauts at the time. So there was like a film crew there that filmed the whole thing.
I seen something.
Like they had
about that.
done tests. So like he had fired it off without him in it before, I'm pretty sure. And like, you know, he'd gone up, not all the way, but like it had been tested.
There are a ton of people out there that are trying to build their own rockets. I've seen
Yeah.
that show. They're trying to build their homemade rockets to go to the
not? Tesla did it?
To prove well, he doesn't have enough money.
Yeah, but they're
Government
trying to do it out of
backing
like car parts.
They're like, he did it? Like, I mean,
Oh,
he's got
dude,
some
yeah.
legit stuff going on right now with, the pods coming back down and landing in. It's amazing.
Yeah, rockets landing
Crazy.
on.
It's a great time for space travel.
Yeah.
It is.
And what were these guys that was up in the Dragon, right?
Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug.
Those guys are amazing.
Not the guys from the Strange Brew movies. The
Yeah.
the astronauts. Not Rick Moranis and that other guy whose name nobody remembers.
right.
Dave
Bob and
Thomas.
Doug.
Is that what the guy's name? Yeah, I think so. Not the guy from Wendy's. You guys are older than me. How do you not remember the movie? It's an old ass movie.
I know Bob and Doug, the astronauts.
The
Yeah.
astronaut. Okay, whatever.
That's
So
what, right? Bob and Doug.
astronauts.
Yes.
Astronauts.
So they cranked some music going to the launch pad. I heard some AC/DC.
ACDC. They were like, we watched that Avengers movie where Iron Man came back out to ACDC. So
Right.
we're gonna do that too.
We're gonna do that, yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want to emulate that? What was the song they used in Apocalypse, or what was the Armageddon? Where they're fucking like Bruce Willis and all his fucking crew like walking to the spaceship.
Was it
like
Aerosmith?
Yeah. 'Cause Liv Tyler was in the movie, and they're like, "Hey, can my dad do all the music for this?"
Yeah, right.
So and then they when they they went up, they went to the space station, did some cool stuff. I think they changed some lights or videos.
I don't know
or
what
something.
anyone does.
They
up
helped
there.
did did some maintenance.
They float
They did
around.
some science.
Right. Did some stuff.
Well,
that
it's all
actually-
fake because they filmed it in the studio, and
Right.
Stanley Kubrick is still alive and shooting
World's flat, so
in the world's
Right.
flat
man.
and full of Nazis.
Full now.
Yeah,
In the hollow
moon's,
pockets.
moon's a hologram.
Yeah, the moon's a hologram.
So
Just to recap.
these guys drop back down to Earth, splash
Not like that though.
in the ocean,
Yeah.
right?
A little bit.
They
Smoother.
said it was
First
so hot
time in,
coming
like-
down
Go ahead.
that like you could actually feel the temperature increase inside the cabin, because you got to think it's coming down at like thousands of miles an hour.
going through the Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, and it's like trying not to burn up, so it's like dissipating all the heat, but still, like he said, you can still feel it inside. And it's like,
Damn.
man, that's gonna be scary, because it's like, all right, is this gonna stop getting hotter,
Right.
Or
Yeah.
are we done?
What if the heat shield fails? Or
Right.
a little crack or something hits a bird.
Yeah,
What's crazy
Like,
is those things come in at more of a straight down angle than the rockets. The rockets actually go at an angle to come out of the Earth, but
Right.
them things drop. They're like bricks. Boom.
Sure.
Here they come. So they're just pushing our Earth's
I'm sure there's
atmosphere
some
around.
kind of
Just heating
trajectory
that
that they
shit
have
up.
to do to get through the atmosphere, though.
yeah. I
Otherwise,
think
they
if you drop
would,
straight through,
right.
it would just-
Oh yeah,
Otherwise, it would just be a ball of shit, fireballs.
just a liquid ball of metal and human waste.
Yeah.
metal and human.
That's what fire would taste like.
Winghouse. Learn your fucking lesson, Winghouse. Make me a better fucking hot wing and get back to me about it. I want to cry. I have a baby mouth, okay? And that didn't even hurt my little baby mouth.
Baby
My
mouth.
little baby mouth.
So-
my baby could eat those and be fine.
It's been what, like 75 years since we splashed down into the ocean? I think it's something.
Yeah, something like that.
75 years.
I think
Since
it's
we,
been 75
since we
years.
Yeah, but
landed,
he
Since
been
we
doing
splashed.
space.
But since we splashed.
no,
down.
since we splashed down in a capsule, it's been
'Cause-
75 years.
right.
We've been,
Have we been doing space travel for 75 years?
yeah, we sent the first person
like
up
60.
It was like the
to the
60s,
moon.
right?
Yeah, and the first person to the moon was 1977.
That's not 75 years.
60,
That's like-
was it
Oh, no,
69.
60.
69 was
60.
when the first person.
Nice.
Yeah. First person landed, I believe.
It's
Maybe
been
that's what we're
since
thinking of.
72 since
But anyway,
somebody else went on there.
But
That's crazy.
75 since they splashed because they've been using the shuttle that land,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I guess so. Huh.
We started doing rockets in the 30s, didn't we?
Yeah, back in the day. I mean, like, well, back in the day.
I don't know enough to say anything.
Yeah. I don't really know
Well,
the date, but it's like,
I know more-
I'm telling you, I could have swore they said 75.
We need a
years for
researcher.
splash.
Anybody want to do research for us for
Research.
Well,
free?
like
Yeah,
I said,
Let us
free.
know.
like we were talking about, it was the rockets that were going off
Yeah.
that had the capsules on
Right.
there. None of the space shuttles.
So these guys splash down and they start using the satellite phone, I heard,
Yeah, they just started calling every number they could think of
through my contacts.
and prank calling all of them.
Yeah. I got a contact over it now. So.
got
yeah.
a contact.
We're not that far from Cape Canaveral. I mean, we could go like hang out at the bars near Cape Canaveral. I'm sure there's like some disgruntled NASA employees that like
Right.
go drinking every night.
Sure.
Like,
Gotta love it.
fucking rockets, man.
Fucking rockets.
Pieces of shit. Fucking Elon Musk smoked all my weed.
Cheese and grapes.
Cheese and crepes.
Oh, Jesus.
Grapes.
Grapes.
Like wine grapes. I don't like wine.
I
So,
don't like wine.
what are we going with this?
I think anybody that drinks red wine and says that it tastes good is a fucking liar.
I've tried several.
They're like, it's an acquired taste. And it's like, isn't the acquired taste just code for like doesn't taste
It tastes
good?
like shit.
Yeah, like
Look at me drinking my wine.
IPAs are an acquired taste. It's like, so you mean it doesn't taste good
That's
at
what Tom
first?
says.
And you have to force yourself to drink it? That doesn't
I don't
mean
like
it tastes
IPAs.
good,
They
man.
taste like shit.
Yeah.
You. Fuck you. This is good.
Don't lie to me.
9% alcohol. I drink 17 of these a day. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
We'll have Tom on. Tom's great.
I love
Tom's
Tom.
great.
But today we actually have a guest.
Shoenice.
Shoenice, the legend himself, Shoenice,
That is eating
is
probably
going
a
to
lot
be here
hotter
today.
stuff than
He's eating the hottest things, the grossest things, the most non-food items you can think of.
glue.
If you don't know who Shoenice is, man, he's an absolute legend. He's been on YouTube since I think he's been putting out videos before YouTube was even around.
I like the alcohol ones that he would do and like sneak into a library and just
Yeah.
like down a fifth of fireball.
Slam something as fast as possible.
A fifth. I thought they were half gallons.
Were they? I thought they were fists.
I think
might have
sometimes
been.
they were, man. I think sometimes they were half gallons.
Yeah, he was even on.
We could ask him about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Tosh
sure he's been
0.0
asked
too.
a million times what's the worst thing that he's ever had. But
I just want to know what's the biggest consumption of alcohol in one take has been.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't give a fuck what the proof is. I don't care because, bro, you're talking a half gallon. Like, if somebody drank a half gallon of the weakest alcohol, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
You are.
Trashed.
Even if you're used to drinking like that much alcohol, yeah, you're just done for, man.
I mean, I've
You ain't doing
helped
nothing
drink
after
a
that.
fucking handle in a night. And I can barely even stand up. But
Oh, I don't know what's worse. I mean, like that's gonna rot your gut, but then like he eats raw stuff too. He'll eat like a whole bottle of Elmer's glue. It doesn't matter. He ate icy hot.
He ate one of those toilet blue
Yeah.
from the toilet.
oh,
The
are
little-
you kidding me?
the-
The blue
yeah.
bucks?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So
The
yeah.
blue
So
bugs. He was like,
the legend, Shoenice. He's had a Vice documentary about him. He's been on Tosh 0.0.
I wonder if
He's like a real celebrity.
I
You
wonder
know?
if he's ever
I don't know
had
why.
Pawnee caviar.
What's that?
Pawnee caviar. Why is
Y'all
that?
don't watch. Shit.
Oh, Pawnee caviar?
yeah,
like from,
Pawnee.
from fucking Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I just saw the episode the other day. I was
What
watching
is,
it again.
what is it? It's like
It's a Pawnee
it's like
booger.
catfish
It's
eggs.
booger. It's a booger out of somebody's nose.
Oh
Ew.
god.
He'd probably eat it though.
30
That's-
million.
that's
I
easy.
Had 30 million boogers.
That's got to be that to him would be
Easy.
a cakewalk. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Appetizer.
Just,
That's an
pretty sure-
appetizer.
The other day I watched him eat an entire like pound of raw bacon. So like
raw bacon.
a pound of raw bacon.
Pound it raw.
A pound of raw bacon. Who's the perverted one now? Pounding it raw.
Why is it? Why,
That conversation was earlier with the mattresses.
bro, I wasn't talking about pounding. I'm talking about pounding.
Like a tenderizer.
Precisely.
Oh, God.
Tenderized his meat before he ate it.
I tenderized my meat.
Why? All right. So are we breaking there? Is that a good?
So yeah, I guess we're gonna let's throw it to the interview, and we'll see you guys after the interview. I love you.
Hey, what's up, guys? We finally got connected.
Right?
Hey, there we go.
Fucking Shoenice on the goddamn What's That Now podcast. Can you believe it? The legend himself, the moral
You
center of
guys don't get an
YouTube.
echo, right?
A little bit, but it's not bad. It sounds okay.
I can turn it down.
Okay.
What made you guys start a podcast?
Well, we spent a lot of time together. We work 2 different jobs together, and with the COVID and everything, we had a lot of downtime.
Yeah. We realized that we have pretty fun conversations between the three of us, and we were just like driving around shooting the shit on the job sites and stuff. We also were working in construction and stuff like that, and we just figured we start recording our
Oh, that's
conversations.
the best, dude. I was a roofer all my life, dude. Some of the best things in the world was just being out of town roofing with 15 drunk dudes.
Hell yeah.
We would just go into a town, do everybody's wives, beat up the locals, and then go on to the next job.
Nobody know the wiser.
Is that fucking Shoenice?
TikTok's got a lot of good pranksters on. TikTok does a lot of good construction guys pranking each other. It's
Really?
funny. But
Oh,
don't ever
that's-
dump me over in a porta john. That's
Oh God,
No.
yes. That's
unforgivable.
nasty.
I'm finally going to take on my rival. Steve will do it, man. It's crazy.
You're
Heading
moving to LA, right?
permanently.
Permanently. Are you gonna shack up with H3?
Yeah, I probably. They're a little scared of me, but once they see me living in LA and I have to stalk them, I'm going to knock on Tosh Point-O's door first. They love me. They just hate
definitely.
the itinerary. It costs like $3,500 to fly somebody out, put them up in a hotel, feed them during the filming. If you just
Right.
knock on their door, you just get them in here. They love
Come
it.
on in.
We say their number one celebrity profile was still Shoenice.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
Shoenice. They made
Still
Steve will do it. They made Steve will do it say Shoenice. He's cool. Yeah. But I like it though, man. I got my check mark back. I'm still way off from what I lost in the beginning, but you can't cry about the past when the future's such a blast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hell
for
yeah.
real. It's been
Ain't that
coming
the
back
truth?
quick though, man. Back to what, 125,000 already? That's good. That's good.
130 yesterday.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Are they gonna send you the play button?
What it
again?
is the algorithm is screwed up for everybody. So it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody's hurting right now. That whole notification bell, the Google Page Plus, they're all trying to just fix them mistakes.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, because if everybody that was subscribed to me got my video in their feed, I would get that 60, 70,000. But everybody just forgets. They move on in life and they just think I died. There's so many
Oh,
dead stories
come
out
on.
there.
Nah.
I think
Rat
everybody's just
poison. I put
like,
rat poison
yeah.
on my Wheaties.
Ugh.
A rat poison.
we actually that's something we actually wanted to ask was what thing made you the most sick after eating it? Like what was just like the worst reaction? It just
Probably
crippling.
when I slammed the bottle of rubbing alcohol, I was like blind for half a day. It just felt like I was gonna die.
Oh, you didn't have to go to the hospital
But
for that
I took
one?
You guys know, like your grandmother or somebody, they always have that old coffee can on the stove, and they pour the grease in, and it fills up into layers, like
Yeah.
sediment
Yeah.
rock in the Grand Canyon. At a party, I took it and I just started eating it. And I'm telling you, this mother was at a keg party, and this kid's mother put cigarettes in the grease. We're going bacon like 6 months back. And I got outside, and I'm just standing there playing it off, and it just came out of my throat like a ball. Just everywhere on the grass was this slippery substance of just bacon grease.
At least it came out smooth, right?
So everybody's just walking around, slipping and sliding.
People had to come out of the house to go to the keg party, and these bitches in brand new gear just sliding down this hill.
Oh no.
And then this dude goes, that Shoey's puke, that Shoey. That's when I ditched under the trees and I go home. This is your podcast, so you might as well start asking questions. I've been interrupting you guys for the last 5 minutes.
Something I wanted to ask you about is like, what does it feel like to have people dedicate so much time to hating? Like, there's so many channels like Shit Nice and others that like these guys edit videos that are just like hate. Like, it must feel really weird to have
it
people
really is
dedicate that much
just
time.
two grown men. Yeah, no, it really is.
It's like
Two grown
500
men,
accounts.
and I was buddies with them. It's just they're obsessed, and they have all them channels, and they'll talk to them some. But it just like I don't even want to give them a shout out. I mean, it's just amazing the time and effort. All I do is eat tampons. I'm trying to get a TV gig. That's why I joined YouTube. I didn't think I was going to become this cult. You know what I mean?
Right. But people follow you. Whole lot of people follow you.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to say, "Oh, your channel suck." What? Yay! He hired his girlfriends to be my ex-wife. Hires this kid to actually make videos pretending he's my son. I mean,
Remember that
that's a
channel?
lot of time and effort. But
There
he's
is a lot
got
of
people
time.
fired
Chris
from
Shue
jobs,
Jr.
man. I
Damn.
mean, he's literally got people fired from jobs. So he can't touch me, but he's destroying people's livelihoods over YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's petty.
Fucking corrupt.
Too much time on your hands. That's too much time sitting around.
Yeah, yeah.
And his videos suck.
They know they don't. They talk shit, but either one of them, they know they don't want to run into me publicly. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
No,
I'm
you
going to
don't.
let them hit me in the face, and then I'm just going to choke them out and, pour a hot cup of noodle on their face.
Hot noodle.
I'm just so anti-violent, but I mean, if somebody wants to start a fight with me over YouTube in a public venue, whatever, here we
Hey,
go.
you got to protect yourself.
Just bite their fist when they go to punch you. Just like,
I'm going to eat you.
I think just humanity's getting a real, health check right now, and it could go either way. But if it comes down the apocalypse, at least I can finally default on my student loans.
Right. I hope the zombies come out of this. If anything, like if it goes bad, I want the zombies to be coming next.
right? At least then you get to do some fun shit.
Right.
Killing zombies.
Like
Yeah.
fuck it.
I mean,
That's it.
Oh,
everybody will be chasing that last can of ravioli down the street, and I'll be chilling at Office Max, dipping my erasers in a little blue fountain.
yeah, you'll be good. You won't have to worry about nothing.
You're gonna be
You can
stockpiling
say,
toilet
just
paper
don't
for a
touch my
different reason.
erasers. There's actually some kind of substance in glue that'll keep you alive. I don't know. I Googled it. Actually, Elmer's glue is good for you.
What?
Well, they do make it for
YouTube
kids.
doesn't allow
So
that anymore. I'm so restricted right now on YouTube with anything. You're terrified. That's why I'm eating cups of noodles real fast. You can't eat glue and do a Mother's Day card in your stomach anymore. Because they think everybody's going to do it.
So, Shu, you have a bunch of different like Guinness World Records, right? What do you hold the record for still?
I hold thousands of unofficials, but my only official record was the candles.
Oh yeah, the one that was on
20
TV.
birthday candles. Yeah, but now everybody thinks I failed it. What happened is I almost choked to death. They had the candles in this little styrofoam foam case.
Yeah.
The toxic fumes were going in my nose. And the guy that was filming me, he was retiring. He's like, dude, I've been around since an intern on the Brady Bunch. Because I'm retiring after 55 years. He goes, I'm so happy I filmed you because that's the greatest thing I ever looked through a lens at. I was like, I'm almost dying on candles. So everybody that lost, they had to go back to the hotel. And we got to the hotel and they came upstairs, they knocked on the door and they said, hey, don't tell anybody, but we're going to keep you for another episode. So it seems like a week or two later, but they just film everything in a week. That's how TV works, and then they spread it out.
Yeah.
And this dude was just like, man, if we give you a birthday cake, do you think you can do it? I said, yeah, it's a lot better than burning styrofoam. And I got the record.
Yeah. That's
But
awesome.
the kid that has where I lost, he hates me. He was part of an MCN crew that robbed and destroyed my channel. So, I mean, it's just, there's 25,000 videos on YouTube with my name in the title. Whether you stole my video, you hate me, compilation, love, whatever. There's no other YouTuber with their proper name in a title more than me. Not Pootie Pie, not H3H3, nobody.
Wow.
damn.
Something to be proud of. And nobody's answered more comments than me. I might have started to copy paste with my Cameo business, but back in the day, I read every comment anyways. And if I'm copy pasting, who cares? There's
Right.
people on YouTube and they say, oh, say hi to me. And I'll be in the comments. I'll be like, Ethan from H3H3 is not going to say hi to you. He doesn't read the comments. His producer does, but I'll say hi to you. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, there
And
you go.
top dogs, they got to realize where they came from. And once you get that 1 million subscribers, they seem like, oh, we can't help you out. You know, I'm too big for that. Except for Badlands Chugs. He knows who the OG is. And he gave me a shout out. And he gave me gas money to LA today.
Nice.
Hey.
He got 2 million subscribers on TikTok real fast.
God,
I'm hoping that shuts down so they can all come over and look for me on YouTube. Be a lot of upset people. There's
Right. A
there's
lot of
teenage
upset people.
chicks that bought their parents' houses and trucks.
Dude,
yeah,
Jesus
right.
Christ, yeah. Their fucking TikTok money is real.
These some sad mofos, man. You guys don't look too unhappy about it.
No.
And they would not make it on the street at all.
Well, you got to think about the houses full of TikTokers that are going to lose their ass on their fucking $25,000 a month rent. Dude, there's like the whole house of TikTokers. It's like, what is it, like Clout House or whatever it is? Clout Gang?
Yeah.
I don't remember. But like, it's a bunch of like little teenagers that bought this like ridiculous rental in the hills. And they're all just going to lose
man,
their ass.
them influence houses. Yeah. They push each other in the pool and make 800,000.
Yeah. They do the little dances together. And it's like, oh, cool. I just made $1 million. It's all right.
They play hide and go seek.
Yeah.
Really?
And they don't let you slam liquor on TikTok.
No.
Just say it's not.
But
and then just
I
do
joined.
it anyway.
Yeah. I joined a non-porno nudity OnlyFans. You can choose whether you have that so you have more ads or whatever. Yeah. And I'm putting all my liquor. I'm taking every single video that was stolen from me, and I'm going to put it in a nice library on OnlyFans. You got to have that backup. Because if YouTube goes, I'll at least get 400 or 500 people. I don't need 400 people to come and watch me on OnlyFans for fucking $8,000 a month.
Yeah. For real, it's crazy. Like, people don't realize you can put whatever you want on OnlyFans. It doesn't have to be just dicks and tits.
Right.
It can be your fucking cooking show if you want to. If you want to make a real amount of money from it, like,
I didn't know that one.
the way to go.
That's
man.
crazy.
The only thing I've ever only seen on OnlyFans is dicks and tits.
Yeah, there's no stipulation. It doesn't say like it has to be nudity. It doesn't have to be sexual.
You control your own destiny on there. You know, that's why I used to love going on Omegle and just eating tampons, but then you'd have some dude slapping his dick up on the kitchen table.
Oh, I like this.
That's what gave me the kielbasa sausage eating idea.
Oh,
shit.
that's great.
Oh man.
Yeah, but you guys got like, you take your time, man. You know, you take your time. You got the green screen, whatever you do. You know, you at least put some effort in this shit. And some people that want that 1,000. You guys got 100 subscribers yet?
I think we're sitting pretty at 76 right now.
76.
76.
Strong.
Hey, it went up about
76.
It went up like 25 or at least.
See, now I think I subscribed with all my other channels. They're legit channels. They have a video on them. They've been verified by a phone, so they're not really fake. They're just all me.
Right.
YouTube algorithm doesn't see that, and a hater will come in and support you guys and then unsub just to get you happy and then leave. That's my haters. That's what they do to anybody I support. So you're going to get dislikes because we talked about them pencil dicks in here. But either way, what was I saying? I'm not going to lie, dude. You guys look like Rick Harris and the two dudes from Jersey Shore.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I'll take that as a compliment at this point.
I'm just kidding.
That shit's funny.
Vinny grew a beard.
Right.
I can't believe people like that, even with families, they're not even pigs anymore. They're just like family. And they still get these $1 million contracts because that's all MTV has.
Yeah.
Is, you know, they got fucking ridiculousness, which I love because they bought a video off of me, and I still pray someday that they'll play my video. It's been 5 years. I'm gonna probably go out to LA.
Yeah.
Huh?
But
You're going out to LA?
You're going out to LA.
Why are you going out to LA?
yeah, I'm gonna stay out there in LA, man. I'm just, you know, I literally could lose everything and just go down on Venice Beach and eat a roll of toilet paper and make $100 a day.
There you go.
That is 100% true. I've been down in LA. Especially Venice Beach. It's definitely your style.
Well, I hung out there for 2 days with Tosh Point oh. I hung out there for Guinness World Records Going Wild. I was on the Hollywood Strip, and I licked the star of Jennifer Aniston without even cleaning it off. Oh, man, I used to have some classic videos on the old channel.
I used to love the ones where you just drive around and yell at people outside your car.
I don't think I want to. Yeah, it was good, like, you know, 10 years ago, but driving around screaming at people out of a car, you just looking for trouble.
Yeah, it doesn't work in today's climate.
Well, here in Florida, you might get
Just
shot.
Yeah.
And I mean, so speaking about Rick Harris from Pawn Stars, I tried to buy a cameo off of him. And I said, all I want you to say is a Shoenice liquor bottle's worth more than a Steve will do it. He goes, well, I don't promote.
I don't promote.
What's the cameos
What?
for?
I'm a YouTuber. What are you promoting?
Yeah.
He must say no a lot. He like, I like that show. I like
I'll
the
give you $5
show
for it.
fake and scripted, but I like just the items. You know, I love history and antiques and shit. I used to watch that antique show Tripping.
Right.
And you think all the people looked weird because you were tripping, but they actually looked weird when you were normal.
Yeah. They're all just reptilians anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody thinks I'm an alien because I never blink. It's just a blinking disorder I was born with. You know, my tear ducts are really tiny, so when I scrape my eyes, it sounds like Marge Simpson having sex.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
my God.
Are you guys out on furlough or laid off on unemployment, or you still get some construction in?
It's hit or miss.
it's up or down. I own a construction business doing the finished carpentry, and I
Oh my God, you're the finished carpenter, dude. I know. Even though you're friends, you get mad at these dudes. You're over a bunch of some weed, right? Because I'm telling you, that my father's a craftsman. My father, just for years, he's an asshole, but I mean, that dude would take an old mansion and just everybody knew my father's work. And I just always said to myself, I should have paid attention more because I'm good with plywood and then the roof. And I'll replace a rafter or two, but I can't like run electrical. I can't do any fine cabinetry work when trying to bring the molding together at a certain point. That's a craft.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what happens in the world, dude, you're always going to need a builder. You know,
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
these people
Yes, sir.
people becoming a medical doctor, that shit's going to be all robotic. We're going to be buying livers off a shelf at Walmart and putting them in with a Google app.
The Google
Yeah,
app.
Google.
That's where it's going to pop. They're going to be modular at some point. Yeah.
That's all I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting to get to that point where organs are replaceable.
Right.
Just keep on
I gotta
going.
just live 20 more years.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of organs, do you have any organs that are not functioning 100% after all the stuff that you've
The
eaten?
amazing thing is every time I go get a physical, I'm in the VA, so I get free medical for the rest of my life, and it's always comes back with, you know. One time he said the liver numbers are little, but I don't know what the
That's
fuck
awesome.
it is. But I've been eating so much garbage way before YouTube. I mean, just paper and just when I was hungry at school, I would just eat notebook paper and erasers, and I think it just built up my whole digestive tract like an old leather boot.
You just handle anything.
Shit can handle anything.
That's awesome.
So, dude, when I buy a junk house, man, I'm gonna hire you. We're gonna do
Hell yeah.
redo this house. It'll be so funny.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really good at holding the other end of a tape measure, mixing some men. So I think that's our calling, guys. I think we're gonna start flipping some houses high.
Hell
as
yeah.
kite.
Shoenice Homes.
Make your house from shoe bad to shoe nice.
It just feels good, man. I don't have to answer to nobody but my YouTube fans and 3 dudes from what's that now? Is that
Tampa,
what it is?
Florida.
What's that now?
now?
What's
What's
that
that
now?
What's that now?
What's that now?
You guys are on the front of my YouTube forever, and these dudes are coming in. Ooh, why is he on the front of your YouTube? How much are they paying you? I just threw him on there because I wanted to piss you off.
Damn right.
Fuck you.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm fine to be used as a tool for spite any day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but the bigger I get, just you get that little residual people. Oh, what does he watch? And then,
Right.
we'll share this.
Hell yeah.
I don't think it was really an interview today. We're just hanging out, getting to know each other.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
People know my whole story.
Yeah, there's a whole Vice documentary about it. They can watch that.
Those people wouldn't even buy me a Four Loko.
That's shitty.
And they owe me money because they took that and put it on their TV series, Viceland, and they owe me syndication money. That wasn't the deal when we made. But I don't care. Everything is just promotional. They're just syndicated shit people will see forever. My old Tosh.0, my old World's Dump, Guinness, right? And just every time Ethan from H3 puts me in a avatar and says how crazy I am, that's just shit down the road. And we bring people to my channel because half of them they just think I'm dead. They really just didn't go look for me. I was in the New York Times on the internet. Shoenice, famous YouTuber, dies of rat poison. And everybody laughed, and then I lost my main channel. So I literally just came out of the ashes. Started all over.
Damn.
And that's why I spam channels like H3 because now they know me.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
but I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
This whole Steve Will Do It kid asked me to come down and meet him back when he was in 8th grade. I was his hero on YouTube, and we raced in a double whopper race with his family there. And he just did everything through high school, and even said thank you and did all this, just impersonating me kind of. And I didn't mind. But then he got all that cloud and how I can be with that. And I was calling him out. So finally we're going to get together, 5 years, 6 years later, 7 years later. And we'll see who's really boss. And I think I'm going to show this little kid what's up.
Yeah.
Right. Damn right. I've been doing this shit for years.
There's nothing that he's done on Instagram or YouTube that I know I can't beat, whether quantity, time-wise, if it's real booze, we'll find out. Because I got this beast mode when I'm making a video, but when I'm challenged against somebody, it goes way back to keg parties, ripping beer tops off with my no hands. And I just have this whole other energy, this whole other force. That's why I'm going to be a UFC heavyweight champ by the time I'm 56. Because these hands weren't made for knitting.
Shoot the five.
And actually, you know what? I don't need no sponsors. I don't need a gym where I got to wrestle around with sweaty dudes all day. It could be in another choke cone. No, I train by punching myself in the face like 10,000 times and just working self-resistance, because your self-resistance is stronger than any opponent you'll ever have. And with that, I got to go speak at an AA meeting. I do have one thing I got to get to, man. I'm sorry we got thrown off a little bit, but I can come back in, 2 weeks or a month. We can hang out again.
Yeah,
right
definitely.
on.
Of course, man.
And I'll be in LA.
Hell yeah.
Hey, either way, man, cheers. I got a shot of Jack Daniels in here, man. Cheers, guys.
You're drinking? Get it. Cheers.
Go Eli Manning. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go.
Thanks a lot, man.
Appreciate it.
Shoe.
Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Of course, brother. See you next time.
Well, damn. That was Shoenice.
That was Shoenice.
Shoenice.
The man, the myth, the legend, the moral center of YouTube, Shoenice.
That was awesome.
That was crazy.
Great guy.
It was great to actually be able to talk to him.
It's weird to watch his videos for so long and then actually get to speak with the guy.
Yeah.
It's pretty surreal, man.
Kind of get a personality from him.
Yeah.
He's a real down to earth, humble. I feel.
He's a cool guy.
Very humble.
Yeah.
So many haters. He has so many haters.
But he's so good with it. He's like, I'm good with it. I don't care.
He does not let it affect him at all. Because I mean, dude, they're all like he said. It's literally just like a handful of guys that are just bitter about everything. That's
Right.
funny shit, man. What a way to end a podcast.
Yeah, man.
Our first ever interview. I like it. That's good.
I'm looking forward to next time with him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
We got to figure out some kind of challenge we can
yeah.
all do at the same
Yeah.
time.
There
So
we go.
if you guys think of something you want us to try, I don't want to eat glue. I'd rather
Actual
eat
food.
actual food, not items. So let us know below.
Reasonable.
What kind of
We're no
foods.
Shoenice.
Yeah, I don't have a solid iron stomach.
No.
Or a leather boot, as he would call it.
Oh, well, with that, we love you. Thank you for watching. We are What's That Now? A podcast about
Unicorn sprinkles.
fucking unicorn sprinkles. Stay 6 feet away from me, bitch. Isn't that the running joke?
Wear your mask.
Where,
Wear a mask
bitch?
if you want.
More.